Screencast 53, Advanced Reporting Solutions, Part 1, Introduction. Hello, my name is TJ Vassar, and I am a Senior Program Manager in the Dynamics AX Business Intelligence Engineering team. Today we'll be kicking off a series of webcasts focused on the process of creating advanced reporting solutions using Microsoft Dynamics AX 2012. For those of you who are actively building solutions using legacy versions, we will continue to address any questions you have related to AX 2009 via our public team blog. However, going forward, our webcasts will be geared mainly towards addressing customer needs using AX 2012. One of the key themes for AX 2012 release is developer productivity, and making developers as productive as possible is essential, especially when referring to the reporting framework. Through research and direct engagements, we found that customers rely heavily on reports to provide deep insight into the health of their business. And as often as business changes, so does the level of insights required to ensure the long-term viability of the business. And in this highly volatile market, it's never been more important to have quick turnaround in product customizations to stay one step ahead of the competition. With this in mind, we've made huge investments in the area of reporting for AX 2012. And today we're going to begin the process of learning how to take advantage of the platform enhancements, which are focused on improving developer productivity. Now let's first start by simply defining a report. What we have here is what we call a report model. It illustrates the three basic components of any report. There's the data, which is the information that's surfaced by the report. There's the design, which defines the layout of the report. There are the controls, which are often called inputs or parameters, and they're the things that are fed into the data set to either expand or filter down the results. Now, new for AX 2012 is the fact that we have integrated with Visual Studio 2010 to take advantage of the latest and greatest tooling they offer in building report designs. So it's important to note that there are four basic types of data sources supported by the reporting framework. We have support for AX queries, which offer modeled views of AX data. We support OLAP cubes, which are essentially external SQL databases. Of course, we support data methods, which allow you to construct C# code and connect to web services. And we've added a fourth option, which is report data providers, which essentially is where you want to target your business logic using X++ code. Now we'll take a step back and look at the report model and a modeled solution. The design, of course, is defined using Visual Studio tooling. The data is derived from an AX query in this situation. You use an AX query to build relationships between various AX tables, data sources, and you could do basic data manipulation like grouping and sorting. In addition, you'll define ranges on the query that will either expand or filter the data set. These are treated as the controls in a modeled solution. So modeled solutions are great in situations where all of your report data is derived from AX tables. However, there are many circumstances where you need to utilize AX metadata when generating the report data set. There will also be circumstances where you'd like to mash data from other sources, and this simply isn't an option in a modeled solution. Now, to address these customer needs, we've introduced two basic concepts. One being the report data provider class, which we often refer to as RDP classes. This is a specifically typed class that is used to contain your X++ business logic. And the output of these objects is a rectangular data set that's then used to generate the report. Now, in situations where you have a report data provider, you can't take advantage of simple query ranges to define the controls. So we've introduced a new concept, which we call data contracts. And these are simple X++ classes that link inputs to EDTs so that the framework knows how to format the data when displaying for customers. So let's go back to this report model and see how this solution is supported in a code-driven solution. Now, consistent with a model solution, the design is defined using Visual Studio tooling. However, in this case, you'll see that the data is derived from a report data provider as opposed to an AX query. In addition, the controls are derived from data contracts that are bound to the report data providers. Now that's it. I didn't want to get too deep into actually giving code examples in this intro. It's simply important to understand that we've transitioned. Now that AX 2012 has been released to market, we will be focusing more on the framework released with that product. It's also important to understand what it means to be an advanced reporting solution. Now again, in future webcasts, we will give explicit examples and illustrations of when and where these will be appropriate and needed, as well as answer any questions you have as to how to go about building solutions that either exist or you have in mind. But at this point, I'd like to thank you for your time, and I look forward to you participating in future webcasts. Thank you.